Hey, it's your boy Kaz here with another video, ready for all 10 views I'm gonna get. Hopefully this time I go by less anxious and less umming and ahhing. I say umming and ahhing, but I want to try and do it a little more, smoothly, and yeah, hopefully it comes out nice. So anyway, I battled anxiety flies and really stupid slow upload from my phone to my computer to get this done. So I hope you enjoy the process on my new page. Sorry if you see little flies everywhere. I hate them too. We're on the same page with that. There were two that wouldn't leave me alone, and I died the whole time. I was dying. They were everywhere. You'll see. Anyway, for this video, I got a neat new tripod of sorts that clamps onto your desk, allows your phone to chill overhead while you work. It was so more convenient. It was called a Banks cell phone holder. I got it off of Amazon. It was wobbly as shit though, but it worked out pretty good. I able to angle it in a good way as compared to my other tripod, which it was miserable. You could barely see anything and it was just miserable. So I was happy to find this product. Anyway, this is the 9th page, I think, and I had to change it from the thumbnail that I originally had planned out because I kind of hated that. And it was, I don't know, it was too simple or something. I'm not entirely happy with this page either, but the way it turned out, but it's better than the other one. The other one though, I would have had to draw a building in the background. The what are they called? The little building that you have plays in. I'm sure there's a word for it. It's just not coming to mind right now. I would have had to draw that in the original thumbnail, but I really didn't want to do that. That would have been so hard to do to make it look nice. I'm not practiced enough on that stuff, so yeah, I scrapped that too. I like fancy backgrounds and stuff in the comic, but I was just not prepared to do a building straight up. It's kind of hard to tell what's going on whenever I get to Nicholas, what his emotions are. I don't want to spoil anything in these videos, so if you don't really know what's going on or if you haven't figured it out, it's just gonna be a little confusing for a hot minute until there's a little bit more subtle clues later on, and then somebody outright says it, so yeah, it'll be explained. Between the last video and this one, I have finished the unfinished page that was shown in the last video, and this one is now also complete. I am very excited. I feel like I'm on a roll with this again. I am planning to create a buffer, so I have a little bit of time if maybe some weeks or some days I can't necessarily work on it due to burnout or mental illness, so I'm hoping to have that buffer while I'm able to work on it, and I want to be on schedule with it at some point. So whenever I do start posting again, I'm probably gonna try and keep a schedule of once a week, maybe, if I can do that, hopefully, fingers crossed. If there are people lurking on the comic, I hope they're still lurking and they will appreciate the fact that I kept up with this and I didn't give up on it. Because giving up on it is like the last thing I wanted to do. I was really hyped about this, and I'm still really hyped about it, so hopefully that comes through. I plan on making the page to the comic, maybe adding some stuff and making it look a little nicer. I want to customize it entirely because right now I'm just using the Comic Fury, pre-layout. And it's nice, I like it, but I really want to customize it, so hopefully I have that done by the time this page goes up. Let's see. I didn't record or make a video for the other pages that I painted, but I want to talk about them a little bit in general. I find it hard to keep things consistent throughout the comic regarding the colors and what these guys look like, but mostly the style. The style is really, really hard. I use microns in some places, and it's kind of difficult for me to tell where I want the microns and where I just want the gouache. I don't know what would look best, honestly, so I'm consistently doing things on the fly, and if it works out, great, and if not, oopsie, you know what I mean? It's also difficult to add little details because the page is kind of small and the medium is still not something I'm used to, even though I like it a lot. I'm not particularly excited about drawing intricate tiny details because that's hard and tedious, but if I ever wanted that option, I'd like that option, so hopefully I find a way to wrangle this medium a little better and have the availability in the future and the skill in the future to make it more detailed and nicer to look at. I love that a lot. I could only go so high up with the paper though, because the scanner it's not that big. It's a flatbed scanner, but it can't handle that much. I think it's just like a regular size, but it gets blurry on the sides, which is super cool and dope, and I love that. But despite all that, I love the process whenever I can enjoy it. I like working on it. I'm sad I missed an entire year of not working on this comic. I lament the amount of progress that could have been made. But I still have tons of more time, hopefully, to work on it, and hopefully I'm able to finish it soon. And by soon, I mean probably a year or two, maybe more if I have more setbacks. But I'm working on my mental health and stuff, and once I'm A-okay, 100%, straight up, hopefully I'll be pumping them out, because I don't really have much to prioritize in my life, so this could be that thing. I also want to work on another comic. I know, I haven't got 10 pages in and I already want to work on another comic, but hear me out. I have my friend Kath and I want to make a silly Naruto fan comic focused on Gaara. So that's something real fun to look forward to. I think that'd be pretty funny to play around with. It's not going to be super serious, but there's going to be some serious bits, but it's mostly going to be dumb, silly shit. I'm just really looking forward to that, but I have to create my buffer before I can even start that. So by the time my comic goes up, hopefully I should have at least 5 pages, if not more, as a buffer. So that by the time you see this comic, I might have already started on that Naruto fan comic. So check that out if I haven't sent it to you already. Wink, wink. Yeah. Back to the topic of this page, I use a bit more colors, although it's not very noticeable. Before I would only mix with specific red, blue, yellow, black, and some browns, which isn't bad at all, but on this page and a bit on the last page I mixed a little purple in there, mostly in the skin in Nicholas's shirt. It's not enough so that it's noticeable, but it's just enough to make the shadows look a little better. I also added a yellow ochre. I think that was the color to the tree leaves instead of like the black I used in a previous page. So it looks a little nicer, I think. The limited color palette is nice, but strictly staying to it is so unnecessary. Like some dumb rule I made up that I strictly can't use other colors. I say why not if it makes the comic look better, but everything should still be the 3 primaries and brown plus black and white. I don't plan on introducing too many other colors beyond like shading. I use different hues of the primaries too very lightly, so yeah, I'm excited for these pages to start looking nicer. Also, there's a very kind of intricate page coming up after the title page, which is after this one, and I'm a little anxious to do that, but if I take my time on it and exert a little more energy, it should turn out awesome. I'll probably speed paint that one too, because I'm really excited for it. It's got a big, it's like one panel, but it's a whole scene, right? So I think it'll be really interesting. I have old versions of this page from my first attempt at the comic, and it laid out the groundwork for the new pages, but the new pages are totally improved in every way, so I hope it turns out awesome. It's a lot more split up, so there's more pages, and it's not, hopefully it's not going to be as crappy, and it looks nicer. It also introduces some characters that weren't supposed to be introduced till a little bit later. So I think I'm going to introduce these set of characters, and then after this I'm going to introduce another set of characters, because I kind of want to get them all out in one go, so I can get on with the plot, you know what I mean? But yeah, I think it'll be very good if I don't be lazy and I draw it the way it's supposed to be drawn instead of taking shortcuts. Because I think it'll be the best page yet. I'm going through the other pages right now, and there's some that are good that I like, but it might just be because of nostalgia, because they're not so dissimilar towards the first and the second version of the comic. Like the first and second page, even the third and fourth and fifth page, they're all very incredibly similar to the first version of the comic, but this one will be pretty different from what I have done before, and I think it's something that I'll be proud of and really excited to see go up. I'm really excited to share with my friends. So I don't know, I'm just really excited about that page. this page, again, it's not the best, but I kind of like the bottom half. I know in the recording, the bottom half isn't done yet, but whenever it does get done, you'll see why I like it, I think. It's very pretty. I like how the trees are. It was a really good idea. Past me, thank you, year ago me, for doing the blue and the yellow for the trees. I think it's really cute. You know, it's perfect because it fits into the comic style. But yeah, I'm just really into that. I was kind of freaked out whenever I wanted to draw like foliage. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I was kind of freaked out when I had to draw that because I didn't know what I was gonna do for the green and the brown with like I didn't want to do it with brown trunks and like green or yellow leaves. I thought that would have looked weird, and I don't think it would have looked as nice as it does with the blue and the yellow. So I'm really excited about that. I think it looks nice. I think I'll be implementing that some more as well because I like it a lot. Yeah. But besides that other page, I'm really excited for the bad guy to show up. The big bad. I love him a lot. His design. And I love his henchmen, I guess, for lack of a better word. Absolutely adore them. The two that will show up before them are very great too. I love the blonde one. You'll see her. You'll know who I mean. She's fun. I think she's a fun character. She's really neurotic, kind of, and grumpy. She reminds me. I probably shouldn't say this because people will think I straight up copied them, but she reminds me of Yudai from Sakana. I noticed that she looks sort of like him as well, so I might have to change her design a little bit. She's supposed to be blonde, and I don't really want to change her hair color. But I don't really know what else to do. She just looks like Yuda. She reminds me of him. So I might have to change that, yeah. I'll figure it out. Don't worry about it. Then the other one that is with her partner, I guess, is very sweet, and I think she'd be fun too. Not in the way that the blonde will be fun, but in the way that she's kind of silly. I love her. She's cute. Yeah, I'm just excited about all these characters. I'm kind of worried though about one of them. I'll just say his name now since he's in the comment and you've seen him. His name's Rowley. He's the neighbor of Irene, and he babysits her daughter. I can't remember on the top of my head what the daughter's name is right now. I don't remember her name. How embarrassing. I have it written down somewhere, so I'm not too worried about it, but she's got a name. She's important. Can't believe I forgot her name. yeah, I'm worried about his character. I don't really. I had to make up on the fly what his palette was. It was gonna be something entirely different, but I'm not using the color orange in this comic, so I have to throw that out. So I used blue instead for his hair. It's fitting, I suppose. He's got the anime boy glasses on and the blue hair. So it's pretty not unique looking, but not everybody has to be unique, I suppose. Also, I've been recording this and putting this video together over a couple of days now, and it is October 1st. So I am trying to work on Inktober, so hopefully I'll have some Inktober drawings to show. If so, I'll link them down below if I have any. If not, oopsie, I lied to myself and to you. I'm a big liar now.